Greetings, Lightworkers. This is Oya Transformation, and this is your daily Oracle reading for February, Monday, the 22nd. We got about a month before spring. You couldn't tell by the snow and ice that's on the ground, but we know what we know, and it's coming. You can't stop the cycles from returning. That's one thing we just can't get in the way of. So, meanwhile, let that bring you solace while you complain about shoveling snow another day. Just talking to me. Or paying for somebody to shovel snow another day. The first card that fell is the Seven Star Sisters. The Seven Star Sisters speak of birthing creations, the tapestry of life, and expression. The Seven Star Sisters are here to tell us that it is time for us to create. It is time for us to ask ourselves, what is it that we are going to add to the tapestry of this earth plane? What uniquely will we bring? What will you bring that only you can bring the way you would bring it? So that's the question for today. Now, this is from the Starseed Oracle. The Good Tarot says that as it supports the Seven Star Sisters, that balance, it's a number 8, first and foremost. It's the 8 of fire. And it says that balance gives birth to perfect momentum. It also says that the momentum is gathering now. So we had a time of lull where we were hibernating, dealing with the world stuff, but meanwhile just trying to stay warm and living off of the things that we put away, the things that we worked for when the seasons allowed for things to come in fruition. We packed those things and we put them away so that we would have something through this winter. But guess what? Spring is about to bud and the cycle begins all over again. So, the adventure of discovery is energizing and it is about to start again. So, get the last bit of good rest together and let's get our thought processes juiced up and let's figure out what it is we're going to bring to fruition or begin to bring to fruition this spring. The second card that supports us taking time out to think about what we want to add to the tapestry is the dream. It's a number 6. And 6s speak of fantasy and imagination on the lower rung. And as you develop, your 6 developed energy is about original ideas. So the dream, the fairy tale, is about Prince Charming or the perfect woman who comes and sweeps you away, and you no longer have to worry about what you're going to add to the tapestry. You no longer have to worry about energizing because they are going to satisfy all your needs. Well, let's speak to this dream, and this dream is born out of a time when we were in utero, where our mother's womb supported every want and need. Well, after you come from there, baby, it's time to let that dream go. Because that dream is full of fear, and it reminds us of the possibility of aloneness. But as you begin to have a spiritual walk, I know, there's no such thing as aloneness. There is times when you will be without company of others, but you are never alone. Because what gives us the ability to inhale and exhale is part of us. It is the part of us that gives us life. It is the part of us that will never allow us to be alone. It is the part of us that if we pay homage and stand in gratitude, recognizing that part of us is who we really are, we can let that dream go, because nobody has to fulfill us. We have absolutely everything we'll ever need to be fulfilled. So, put it away. Real love comes from trying to solve all your neediness problems so that you become so full of love that it's brimming over and you attract all that you would want because you know you have all that you need. And the final card in this reading is from the Power of Love, and that is commitment. And commitment says you dedicate yourself and your beliefs wholeheartedly to knowing that love is the essence of your very being, and it will never let you be alone. If you take the time and recognize all the ways love supports you. If you have a problem with naming your spiritual source, you just know it is, and you don't want to get into the arguments of how it is and what it is, and mine is bigger, greater, and better than yours. All you got to know it is there, and it is the reason that we are here. So commitment is to bring in the commitment we want to have. First and foremost is to bring in that which lies dormant. It is to bring in a commitment to finding the richness that is I am. I am shows up in each one of us, and in each one of us in a different way. It is uniquely there. And that's the only job you have here, is to find out what I am looks like as Oya, as you. I challenge you. Look high, look low, look deep. It's in there. And within there lives the gift that only you can provide to the tapestry of the world. Give us your all. We are open. Our hearts are waiting. We want to see what your I am gives birth through you. Thank you for listening. And namaste. Enjoy this little cold, damp, wet day. The sun's coming up.